Whether they are big or small, cute or devilish, elaborately detailed or a repurposed sock, the character within a puppet comes straight from the imagination.
This is my little devil. He sits on my shoulder and tells me things to do. Chase the yarn, chase the string, chase the mouse. That's what a cat would tell me to do. I'm not a cat. Well, then don't tell me to do those things.
Maxwell Dowie is a third-generation puppet maker and puppeteer, and comes by the talent naturally. It began with his grandfather.
He started the big show in Barkerville, and that's where he started getting into puppets. They needed puppets for sketches and songs and stuff like that. And my father, who was just happened to be around 10 years old at the time, got in on the act operating some of these puppets. And he fell in love with them. So as time wore on, my grandfather realized that, hey, my actors get old in age, but these puppets, they're always the same. It's like a costume you can do a quick change in and be a totally different character. My father and my grandfather started making puppets and doing puppet shows all over the Lower Mainland and on the island as well. And my father continued on the tradition, and when I was born, he sent it on to me.
Max is just beginning to explore career possibilities with his puppet making. He has worked on some local film projects and just recently created the Audrey 2 puppets for Little Shop of Horrors, a play performed by Headliner's School of Performing Arts.
Max is extremely resourceful. He can make a lot of things out of nothing. He sees things that a lot of artists don't. Some props makers come in and need absolute specifics for what they want to build with. Max doesn't. He can take a pile of whatever you have and it will do and turn it into something very great.
You have to be a crafter, a stand-up comedian, a voiceover artist, a puppeteer. You can make a puppet out of anything, really anything. It just depends on how long you want it to last. Are you going to make a pattern for it so you can make multiples? If you started out bar none basic bottom of the basement, you'd start with paper, and you'd make paper puppets with cellophane tape and stick those on your hands, or even just your hands. Those are the ones that don't wear out. Next tier up, you want to start working with fabrics and sewing and gluing.
Max's Little Devil puppet is a good example of a simpler construction.
He's based off of Kermit the Frog design. He's got the big bulgy eyes and the sock hand. And actually, if I put him upside down, you would see the Kermit head shape in there. The thing is, it's not that he's not going to fall apart on me, it's just he hasn't yet. So that's why I'm keeping him close to home.
Another of his recent creations is Funky Monkey, a puppet which Max created for a television pilot.
What? Hey, I'm Funky Monkey, and you're watching Black et Blanc.
Black et Blanc, showcasing the bands and talents around Nanaimo. Funky Monkey was a lot of fun to do. I did it the night before because I just had this image in my head of exactly what Raymond was looking for. He wanted some groovy character with shades on, and I just happened to have a piece of fabric that was just the right size to make Funky Monkey, and it turned out better than I could have hoped with just that little bit of fabric and a bit of imagination.
Also gracing the vault stage with exquisite style.
To round off his puppet making and performance talents, Max also teaches puppeteering.
If I was to teach a new person how to operate at least a mouth puppet, it would be along the line, you need to get acquainted with the vowels of your words. Consonants are hard, vowels are soft. Vowels are the loudest bits, consonants are the quietest, and that's when the mouth is closed. So, I usually get my puppeteers to say the alphabet or something along those lines. And it's always funny to watch them get to W, because that's the only one that's got like 3 mouth movements in it. The rest of it's just A, B, C, D, and on until we get to W. And then they don't know whether to open the mouth or close the mouth or what. And that's when we do the old hold your fingers under your chin and feel the consonants come out. It's a lot of fun building them and performing them and teaching others how to do it as well.
To learn more about Max and his work, visit his website. In Nanaimo, I'm Derek Johnstone.
Ah, well.